Henry hadn't slept properly in 3 months.
Not because of insomnia, because he'd become a master at lying still, barely breathing, not to disturb the sleep of the woman beside him. His wife Didi carried the weight of their household alone now, and her breathing had become his metronome of shame. 27 rejections in the last 3 months. 28 if you counted the pharmaceutical company that had simply never responded. But Consolidated Global Solutions had called back. He worn his father's tie, the one he'd been saving for a funeral, and walked into that office building on legs that felt borrowed.
I'll bring you breakfast.
3 interviews over 2 weeks. We'll be in touch about next round. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the opportunity. When they called to offer him the position, Henry had sat in his car in the parking lot and wept. He kissed Didi's forehead that morning as she slept, her hair still in the neat braids she'd done the night before, trying to look presentable despite their circumstances. I got the job.
Yes, I knew you would. I'll bring you breakfast, I'd murmured, half awake like I knew he would get the position.
Morning training at Consolidated Global was a blur of faces and protocols. His supervisor, Mr. Okonkwo, seemed pleasant enough, mentoring and teaching all he needed to excel at his new job. By 10 a.m., Henry's stomach was eating itself. Then she appeared
Good
at
morning,
reception.
I'm here to see Henry. Henry, which department, ma'am? The new employee, Henry.
You came.
I told you I'd come.
Thank you.
Who's that woman? She's naive and beautiful. She's my type. Henry, come in, sit. I wanted to speak to you personally. How's your first day? Fine, sir. Very good, actually. That woman at reception. Your wife? Yes, sir. Beautiful woman. Very beautiful. You're a lucky man. Your wife, she has something. A quality. Does she work? She does freelance writing, sir. Seems like a waste of beauty, doesn't it? Henry, you've done well in your interviews. Really, you understand this is probation. 3 weeks more and we make your contract permanent. That's when the real salary comes in. The pension, the security. The words had seemed to come from very far away, as if Henry were hearing them underwater. Didi, I need to tell you something.
What is it, Henry?
My boss, Mr. Damien, saw you on the office CCTV. He wants to see you alone. Just one time, for my job. Didi had gone very still. When she spoke, her voice was small.
Henry, I can't do that. I won't.
Then what? We stay like this forever? Your mother asks me in every phone call when I'm going to be a real man again. We eat Gary 3 days a week so we can afford to eat rice the other 4. We use generator because the electricity is too. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Henry, listen to what you're saying. He's using you. He's testing if he can break you, and you're letting him. This isn't love. This isn't us.
But the desperation had won. It had wrapped around his throat like hands, and he couldn't breathe under its weight.
And Didi in that moment understood that she was going to do it. Not because Henry convinced her, not because she wanted to, but because she loved him enough to sacrifice herself for him. She didn't understand yet what that sacrifice would cost. She didn't understand yet what it would turn him into.
She'd left the room then.
And he sat in the dark living room knowing he'd said the cruelest thing he could have said, and knowing he meant it, and hating himself more than he could possibly do.
Didi, are you awake?
Yes.
I didn't sleep. Did you sleep?
No.
I'm so sorry.
I know. That makes it worse somehow.
If you didn't love me, this would be easier to understand. I'm so sorry.
For Henry. I'm doing this for Henry. For us. I am stronger than this moment. And then I will leave him.
Didi, thank you for coming. Please sit.
Where is Henry?
You're beautiful. Do you know that? Henry is very fortunate.
I survived. I survived it.
She'd returned to him strangely quiet, moving through their apartment like she was remembering how to exist in it. But the desperation had won, and now it was beginning to poison everything.
For the first time in years, Didi had felt something like relief.
But then a pattern emerged. Okonkwo wanted to see her again, and again. She went to his office twice more this month. Each time I advanced further.
Henry got a promotion, then another. Their circumstances changed. They moved to a better apartment with air conditioning. Didi stopped
You know
working.
what people are saying about how quickly I'm advancing? They think I'm sleeping with him, or that you are. Everyone knows Didi, everyone.
Henry, please. Henry, that's not true.
Isn't it? How many times have you been in his office now? 2 times a week? 3? I'm the one with blood on his hands. I'm the one who sold my wife. And I hate you for it. And now you're a slut who spreads her legs for promotion. And you know what the worst part is?
She'd flinched then, physically pulled away from him, and he'd seen her disappear inside herself.
What have I become?
Didi discovered it on a Tuesday morning. She was 3 months pregnant. The father was undoubtedly Okonkwo. She hadn't slept with Henry in months. I'm going to tell him today. I have to. I can't hide this. I won't have our baby growing up in this. I can't. I won't. I'm pregnant.
Marry me.
You truly mean that?
With all my heart.
She divorced Henry quietly. The marriage dissolved with less fanfare than it had taken to construct it. My precious girl, you're finally here.
She's perfect, Didi. Absolutely perfect.
She's our new beginning.
She was promoted to executive vice president. She's more successful than I ever was.
Not again. Please, not again.
Henry, your performance metrics have been declining for 6 months. Your attendance is inconsistent. Security will escort you out. You'll receive 2 weeks kind of severance pay and a reference letter that reflects your employment here accurately.
She's the executive now. She's above me. She always was.
The last time she saw Henry was 6 months after she'd fired him. He was working as a driver for a transport company.
Chance, she'd been in the same restaurant. Their eyes had met across the room.
I sacrificed the best thing I had. But for what? I need to win. Payment toy, slap do, training about thing. This is the price. This is what I paid. Everything.